I apologize for interrupting you, but I want to bring some breaking news to our viewers here. We're getting reports of some more strikes here in the Qatari capital of Doha. Qatar's defense ministry says Iran launched 2 missiles towards the territory. One missile targeted the U.S.-run Udeid Airbase, but no casualties have been reported. Now, thank you for bearing with us while we brought our guests that breaking news. Sorry, please continue the point that you were making about the impact that this has coming up to the midterm elections and why so many people, so many Congress members want to put their vote on this on the record.
Yes, because basically if you put your vote on it on the record one way or another, if your vote is proven correct by the passage of time, by the judgment of history, then, obviously you want to take pride in that. Conversely, though, members of Congress who vote in some way that is proven rash or ill-judged by the judgment of history also have that on the record. And of course, the broader theory here is our politicians should be accountable. We should know what they believe and what they're willing to vote to stop or to approve.
All right, Niall Stanage with The Hill. We really appreciate you and your insights joining us here on Al Jazeera.
Thank you.
I'm Riley Carlson with Al Jazeera's continuing coverage of the conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran. President Donald Trump says that if necessary, the United States Navy will begin escorting tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. This comes after Iran closed the crucial sea passage for major energy-producing countries. Smoke has been seen rising from an area near the U.S. consulate in Dubai. Flames could also be seen at the facility. Dubai's media office says authorities are extinguishing the fire after a drone attack. There are no reports of injuries at this stage. Fatalities are mounting in Iran. At least 787 people have been killed across the country since Saturday. That's according to the Red Crescent. Multiple buildings have been targeted, including one in Qom. It hosts meetings of the Assembly of Experts, which chooses the new supreme leader. And there is no let-up in Israel's attacks on the Lebanese capital, Beirut. The military says it is destroying Hezbollah command centers and weapon storage facilities. Israel's defense minister has authorized troops to take control of additional positions in southern Lebanon. Hezbollah says it downed an Israeli drone in that area. And we are getting reports of more strikes here in Doha. Qatar's defense ministry says Iran launched 2 missiles towards its territory. One missile targeted the U.S.-run Udeid Airbase. That is, of course, the largest U.S. airbase in the region. No casualties have been reported. Qatar's Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Majid Al-Ansari has posted on social media saying, Qatar has not been part of the campaign targeting Iran. We are exercising our right in self-defense and deterring Iranian attacks against our country. We urge media outlets to use credible Qatari sources when reporting on Qatar.
The red lines have already been crossed. The attack on our sovereignty, the blatant attack on our people, on the security and safety of our nation, it has already crossed every possible red line. And therefore, we have taken all possible measures, and we reserve the right to retaliate. And as I said, our leaders are considering right now all the options on the ground. Our main focus right now is in protecting our sovereignty, protecting our people, protecting the residents who live here in Qatar of 140 nationalities. And we, as mentioned before, our armed forces, our great armed forces, are doing a wonderful job in protecting our country very bravely and have shown their capability in defending our country against any threat. So our focus right now is on that. Regarding communicating with Iran, at the moment there are no ongoing communications. As I said, we are focused on protecting our sovereignty.